Welcome back. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to work on the design of extra small screens such as iPhones and Android devices. Phones, not tablets. And you can check the screen sizes by clicking on inspect, right click and then inspect, and then you will find here this tablet icon. Click on it and then you can select here. Let me click on this. You can select the device that you want to test. For example, if you want iPhones, you can click here iPhone. You can select the device, and this is going to show you how it's going to look like on iPhone X here. And you can select the iPhone version and even Galaxy, any device you want. And here for this screen size, which is 375, so I'm going to say here, I'm going to add another media query. I'm going to say add media, and then max width. The maximum width for small screens is usually 479, but I'm going to say here, I'm going to say 480. Let's say 480 pixels. So if the screen is 480 pixels and less, then this code will be applied. So for this code, the first thing that I'm going to do is that the navigation, I'm going to change the padding. I'm going to decrease the padding to 15 pixels. So for the navigation, I'm going to say here, interface, navigation, and then I'm going to say padding 15 pixels. And again, if you don't know what the navigation is, let me remind you, the navigation is this. The navigation, this is the code for the navigation. This is the navigation, which is this part, which is the upper part. So now let me save and let me refresh. And as you can see, there will be here more space from the left and the right. Now we need to change also the input. So the input, this input in the navigation, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say interface dot navigation dot search input. For the input, I'm going to change the width to be 150 pixels. I'm going to say width 150 pixels. This is going to let the width different. Let me refresh. And as you can see, the width is slightly, for the input is slightly bigger. Here it was, remember, in the search. Here search input. Search, remember, in the navigation input. Here there was no width, but there was no width here. But here the width is 150. It's slightly bigger than before. Now I'm gonna also change this dashboard. I'm gonna say here iname padding. The padding for this, I'm gonna set the padding to 30 top, 15 pixels from the right and 0 from the bottom, and 15 from the left. For here, don't forget the dot. For the values, remember the values represents these 4 boxes. So for the values, I'm gonna change the padding to be 15 px top, 15 px right, 0 bottom, and 15 left. Finally, for the box, the value, the individual boxes, let me first refresh and show you the design now. So as you can see, it looks like this. Now what I want to do is that I want to stretch each box to take the complete width of the screen. And to do this, we have to say here dot values, and then dot value box, and then the width is now 100%. Width 100%. And I'm going to also give it some margin. I'm going to say margin 8 px top and bottom, and 0 left and right. This is going to make the boxes stretch out to take the complete screen width. Let me show you now. As you can see now, each single box will stretch out to take the complete screen width. Lastly, we need to fix the table. So the table doesn't look good. We need to kind of shift the table to the left so that the first three columns will be displayed, and if user scrolls, the other columns will be displayed. And that can simply be done by changing the margins, by simply saying board and then margin 30 px top and 15 px right and 30 px bottom and 15 px left. This is going to make the table, as you can see, the table now will have the first three columns displayed, and if you scroll, the other columns will be displayed. And if you click on this button, the menu will be displayed, and if you click back on this button, the menu will be hidden. So now it looks outstanding. So this is the complete design of this dashboard for this page. This is the complete design of this page, and if you exit out of this console, you will find that we have this design for the tablet, and for big screens, this is the design. So now the design of this page is complete.